let's scripture scrapbook. Hi friends, how's everybody doing today? So today's scripture is Proverbs 23:19, and it says, listen, my child, be wise and give serious thought to the way you live. And that is so true. It's so easy to get sucked up in the world today and how everything is. And I think it matters, at least to me, it matters that when someone hears about me or knows me or eventually so they'll say like, oh, I didn't know you were a Christian. What? That's like a horrible thing someone could say. I want people to know I'm a Christian by the way I act, by the way I live. And, sometimes we're not going to be perfect by all means. I mean, I get caught up in gossip too. I do these things that I know I shouldn't do, but you get sucked up and it's not okay though. So one of the things that I'm trying to do, which is very, very difficult, is it says how to honor Jesus in the workplace. And that is, do not complain. Don't complain. You do your job as you're doing it for him, not for man. Just do your job. And don't gossip. Don't get involved with office gossip, which is hard to do too. But those are, certain things. What TV show are you watching? Are you cursing? Do you swear? Do you, like I said, you gossiping about people, talking about people, always complaining. What TV show are you watching? I used to watch certain TV shows that were so funny, but little inappropriate. I'll just go with that. So I'm not going to get into a whole controversial thing, but I was watching shows that I thought they were innocent and funny. It was only actors and it's okay. It doesn't matter. And then I realized, it does matter. It does matter what I choose to watch, what I choose to listen to. So right now, is there anything wrong with putting on a good ABBA music, whatever? No. Who doesn't like ABBA? Come on. But I tend to not listen to anything that is lots of swearing in it or talk about harming anybody or anything like that. I don't do that. Most of the music I listen to is I listen to K-Love 99.9% of the time. At Christmas, hold on, doggy's gonna bark. At Christmas time I used to listen to 105.7 because they played Christmas all the time. Who doesn't like Christmas music? But Caleb now is doing that too, so you get both. Your worshiping music and you get some good Christmas music mix, so can't go wrong. Occasionally, I do like country. I do like country music, and then, there's nothing wrong with 105.7, to be honest with you. They play soft rock or whatever, but again, it depends on what type of music you're listening to. But anyways, bring this back to be, conscious of how you live. Everybody's drinking. It's all right. We can, we work all week. It's okay to get drunk on the weekends or have some drinks. There's nothing wrong with having a drink. There's something wrong with having 4 or 5 and you're stumbling out of a place. You don't need to do that. Just be mindful. You're going to go partying, getting stuck up in the world, having a cigarette, drinking, whatever. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not causing any harm to anybody. Then, can you get up Sunday and go to church? Are you too hungover? Or if I didn't drink that much, I could have gotten up and went to church. Or you do get up and go to church. And then, you're sitting in the pew all hungover going, I can't wait to get out of here. And, I don't know. I'm not trying to tell people how to live. I'm just saying it's very important to, I guess what the Bible points out a lot is you can't have two masters. You can't follow two different people. It's either you follow one and you leave the other behind, or you follow that one and you leave one behind. So if you love Jesus and you're going to follow Jesus, I want to follow Jesus. Okay, well, to follow Jesus is you follow his example, which again is very hard, just saying. He turned water into wine, but he didn't sit there and get drunk. He didn't go, not once did he go around gossiping about people. He, if he had an issue with someone or was trying to help someone, he went right to their face. Boom, boom, boom. This is what, this is how it should be, like the Pharisees, like he called them right out. He didn't go to the disciples and be like, those Pharisees, you see what they're doing? No, he didn't do that. He listened before speaking. A lot of times people will be so quick to think they know what you're going to say, and then they interrupt you, and then they give you this big, huge speech, and then you're like, okay, that's not what I was going to say, but whatever. And Jesus didn't do that, and I think it's more about listening to someone and not gossiping, judging, be too quick to be like, hey, But anyways, that's my little thing, what I got out of this verse. This is my take on it. And just, I want to be a follower of Jesus. I want to have a relationship with Jesus. So I really do need to be more mindful of what I'm doing and the choices I'm making. So with that being said, let's say I used these two together because, it's so pretty springy. All right, let's get these put on. I don't know if I'm going to do it like that. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so what I did was I cut my paper into strips, and I'm going to try to put one pattern going this way, another pattern going that way, just to mix it up, just to be a little different. Oh, where's my trusty old glue stick? Hold on, gotta get that. Whoops. All right, I got it. Also got my distressed ink. So with these, I think it's good to distress them before you put them on. Just dropped the cover on the floor. I'll pick that up. All right. I don't know. Do I want to crinkle them? You know what? Let's do this. You know how you do the accordion? Fold one way, fold the other way, fold this way, fold that way, blah, blah, blah. Like this. I think I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to put them on. So they're kind of like wrinkled a little bit. But let's get some distressing going on the edges. All right. Let's glue this first one on. This cover's getting harder and harder to take off. I don't know if I got some glue on there. I think I did. I think I got glue on the edges. I gotta fix that. Jeez Louise. All right. All right, let's put this first piece on. All right, flatten it out. I mean, I know it's like, why are you doing the accordion style if you're gonna flatten it out? But it does make a difference though. I don't know if you can see that. See? I don't know if you can see it. It's like, I don't know. It does make a difference. It's kind of bubbly on the page. All right, I'm not going to make you watch me do all of them. So hold on. This is what we have so far. So I put like a tiny space in between just to give it a little definition. So let's get the rest of them on. I think just have this one more for this side anyways. All right, I'm like sweating, you guys. It's so hot out today. It's not hot out today. It's just hot in my house because it's warm out today. I think I'm gonna open some windows and get some nice fresh air in here. I love it. It's a nice spring day. I think it's supposed to be 60 today. I believe 60 where I'm from. So it's a nice little spring day. All right, we're gonna put the last one on. All right, let's see. Cut down. See, this has to go with the curve of the book, and that's like really gonna be hard to do. So I'm gonna do the inside first, and watch, I'm gonna get distress ink all over my hands. I just like basically have to use my fingers and just like pat it down like this first and then do this side. Yeah, but this is it so far. Not bad. I kind of like this. Whoop. Gotta straighten this out. It really is difficult to do the curve. Oh well, you know what? Do the best I can. All right, so now I'm gonna try to do it this way. We'll see what happens. All right, so now the flower one, I'm gonna put this way. This one on. I love this glue stick. I basically just run the paper all over the glue stick. It's so cool. All right, so this is gonna go here, and then I'm actually gonna have a little excess to cut off. Okay. Let's see. Cut that off. Let's do this one. All right, I'm not gonna make you watch me do them all. I'll be back. All right, I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. Also, too, I forgot to say, too, about being mindful how you live. Also, be mindful how what you're wearing. So, like, I look like a bum today, but, you know, I'm concealed up. I'm not wearing a low-cut shirt that, you know, is gonna show half my top half. You don't need to go out wearing this mini skirt, and, you know, dress conservative, you know. There's something to be said about leave it to the imagination what a person looks like underneath their clothes, right? But you don't need to, like, just be mindful. Don't wear graphic t-shirts that are like have like someone like stabbing someone or saying filthy language or whatever. How you dress, how you present yourself, how you choose things you choose, it makes a difference. Anyways, all right, enough of my lecture. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to lecture. But so now see how this is going this way? I like this. I really like this. Why didn't I think of this before? All right, so let's get the rest of these on. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the bottom half. Okay, so what I did was I took the last strip of the flowers and put it in the bottom of the butterflies. And I took the last strip of the butterflies. Oh, hold on. The damn dog. I have tons. Okay, so I got some washi tape and I put that on. As you can see, this is God is good, but just to give it a little something. And now I'm gonna get my girlhood sticker book. I love this sticker book. I just absolutely love it. Can you tell? I'm like, I love my sticker book. All right, let's see. This says Plant City, Florida, World's Winter Strawberry Carnival. It's spring though, people. You know what? Tree ripened. I'm going to use this sticker because I just like it. It's a lemon. Let's put that there. And then, oh, you guys, this sticker's a scratch and sniff. Let's scratch it. It's grapes. Let me see. I don't smell anything. All right, well, I don't smell anything. Does it just say that? It's just a sticker, or does it really smell? Like, no, I think it just says that. I think it's just a vintage, hold on. Nope, it's just a vintage sticker that says scratch and sniff. I'm over there. I don't smell anything. Oh my gosh, crazy. All right, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna put these on because why not? These are so cute. It's a pair of high heels. After I just got through saying, be careful what you wear, but these are really cute. You can wear these with slacks. You don't need a mini skirt to wear them, but they're just really cute. How can I get this off without ripping it? There. Look how cute they are. Oh, you know what? They don't really fit. You know what? We're not going to use them. Just kidding. I'm just going to put them on here because... All right. You know what? Let's stick with some... Do some tomatoes. All right. Let's try this one. I love all these little vintage stickers, so we're going to use this one. And then I'll do one more, and I think that, I don't know, I think that's it really, because although I don't know. Don't know what to use, you guys. Oh, this is so pretty. I'm gonna use this one. We're gonna use this one because it's just so gosh darn pretty. Cool. I'm going to use this one because this one's just so cute. Now, let's see what else we can use, right? I just love this sticker pack. I really do. Let's see. All right, I'm not going to keep boring you. I was going to use one more, and then we'll be done, I believe, with this board. Type, because number one, they're all so pretty and also cute. You know what? Hold on. All right, I found a couple more stickers, but this is it. This is the final page. All right. Thanks for being patient with me today. I'm having problems, huh? All right. I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday. Get out there, get some vitamin D with this gorgeous sun. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.